Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips. My number 1 defensive tip is on-ball defense. With that being said,
our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. That's the setting for the Celtics. Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's the Beast in at the 2. And for Washington, George out there with Sarr. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Carrington in at the 2-guard spot. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup. But anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Out left to the wing. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
The Beast passes to Brown. Clock at 6. Pritchard, the pass to the Beast. Back to Pritchard. Over Poole. Pritchard, no good. Here's Sarr, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Pass to Carrington. Goes up on the baseline. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Pritchard, the pass to the Beast. That one goes. Count it.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Poole with the ball. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Misses the 3. The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup.
A very athletic play by Brown. Getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Poole. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Count that one.
67.
The Beast has got his second bucket of the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Knocked away. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jaylen Brown.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Washington. Sarr. Taking.
He's off on the second. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's the Beast. He nails it, and we're tied. The Beast has got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Brown with the stuff.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. Oh, swiped away. The Beast passes to Brown. Out to the right wing. Here's the Beast, guarded by Poole. The Beast shot is off. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. Trailing by 2. Poole, the pass to George. Washington again can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the right side, the Beast. It's rebounded by George.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Pass to Poole. To the wing on the left. Here's Sarr. It's Poole on the wing. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Brown in the high post. Here's the Beast. Right wing. Here's Pritchard. The shot. It's rebounded by Washington. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions. And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Wizards trail by 4. Here's Carrington. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Carrington's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, BA, you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Pippen. Here's Wembanyama. Some solid defense from Barrett.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
The jump hook. And he gets the bucket. So it's Boston now. They lead by 4, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
We've got Sarr. He's out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Christopher in a shooting guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Outside Barrett. Here's Sarr. He's covered by Hart.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
To the paint. Here's Christopher. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Brown inside. Coulibaly defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Boston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Pritchard's checked in for Carter. The Wizards trail by 4. Outside Barrett. Here's Christopher. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Christopher's got 4 this quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Brown passes to the Beast. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He had 33 points and was such a menace on the defensive end. steals galore. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Brown. Here's the Beast from outside the arc. Rebound by Middleton. It's Christopher on the wing. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Right side Hart. To the middle. The Beast. Good. The Beast's got 10 points in the game.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They host the Hawks after this one. That game will be the third of 5 at home. The Celtics with the lead. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Outside for Wembanyama. Brown inside. To the wing, right side. Pritchard, the pass to the Beast. Fires the 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Celtics lead by 5. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's rebounded by Washington. Aaron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Carrington, covered by Wembanyama. Pass to Carrington, 3-pointer. On target from range. He's got 11.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Timeout called. The Celtics. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
George, he's checked in for Washington. Poole comes in for Christopher. Pass to Pippen. Inside. Here's Holiday. Goes back up. Yes, it's good. Holiday's got 7.
This is what Holiday wants. A high percentage look at the hoop.
Poole outside. Shot from 12. No good. A bit long that time. Celtics lead by 4. Here's Pippen. He's got 5. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. To the inside. Shot's good by Carrington. Carrington's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Pippen. Right now averaging 5.5 a game.
2 minutes.
Here's Hart. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
The first free throw is good. And Washington making a change here. Koulibaly's checked in. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Okay, Poole, I see you with the finish. He's not just a three-point shooter.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Hart. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
The Celtics making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. The Wizards have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in this second quarter. Outside Koulibaly. George feels it out a bit. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Look at Poole showing the range.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Outside, Williams. And 1:01 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Pippen. And down it goes. 2 points. Pippen's got 7. The Wizards have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Now here's Poole. He's got 7. George outside. Pass to Carrington. Now Poole puts up a deep 3. That miss makes him 3 for 7.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent. That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Boston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Carter, he's checked in for Boston. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
These are his first free throws of the game. The free throw dropped for Johnson. No good on the second free throw. Jackson against George. Jackson can't get it to go. From deep, Johnson. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Washington. we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boston's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. On the court right now for the Celtics, Josh Hart is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's the Beast in at the shooting guard position. And it's Poole with the ball for the Wizards. Middleton outside. It's George on the wing. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Middleton against Brown. Blocked! It's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr.
Possession to Boston.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Poole. Pritchard, the pass to the Beast. Fades. No good off the back of the rim. Washington trailing. Over to the wing. Here's George. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length. Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Pass to the Beast. Back to Brown. Here's the Beast. He's got 16. Shot clock at 5. The 3. And it's Poole with a rebound.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
It's Middleton on the wing. Good on the bucket. Middleton's got his first 2 points.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Wembanyama's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
And it's Washington with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Poole, the pass to Sarr. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Middleton. Up again. No luck on that one. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Down low.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. The Wizards trail by 3. Poole outside. Pass to Carrington. The 6-footer. And no good, trying to use the glass. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Hart. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shooting for Boston.
And he drops the first. Christopher, he's checked in for Washington. And both free throws good for Hart. Here's Christopher. It's Middleton on the wing. Pass to Sarr. Middleton against Brown. Here's Christopher. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Christopher's got 6 points. Celtics lead by 3. Brown inside. Middleton covering. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Washington has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. And here's Poole. He's got 7. From the high post. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And the jam by Brown.
Assisted.
Such a
Number
great
67.
athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Pass to Christopher. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Boston making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Brown passes to the Beast. From the arc. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 6 rebounds now in the game. George left side. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
2 minutes.
Pass to Sarr. Outside Koulibaly. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fast break. Here come the Celtics.
Washington.
While we have a moment, let's have a look at the small forwards who have proven to be the most efficient scorers so far this season. Jaylen Brown, number 1.
And we've seen how efficient he's been scoring the ball. Not just gunning for threes, but also working it inside.
That's what he does. His touch from outside is great, but the way he attacks the basket, that's what drives his shooting percentage so high.
And he makes a first. Barrett's checked in for Washington. Johnson comes in for Christopher. Drew Holiday's checked in for Boston. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Washington.
Number 67.
Trailing by 10.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Koulibaly. To the inside. Barrett. Sent away. They recover it. Pass to the Beast. Now here's Wembanyama. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Here's Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Here's the Beast. 23 points in the game. That's the 3 ball to go. The Beast has got 26.
Talk about putting a team on the back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Washington calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior defense.
Substitution on the court.
Celtics lead by 15. Chris Middleton is out there with Sarr. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Carrington in at the 2. That's the group for Washington right now. Here's the Beast with the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. And he's got 28 now.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Charity stripe shot. Carrington, no good.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's the Beast. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Middleton looking around. From downtown, fires in the triple.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Offensive rebound. Brown with some nice D.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Here's the Beast. It's rebounded by Washington.
Boston foul.
George, he's checked in for Barrett.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Wizards trail by 14.
For your Wizards, George.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Carrington. The 3 is up. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Brown passes to Porzingis. From deep. The Beast. Good. The Beast has got 18 points in just the second half.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Middleton from the outside. And again, Washington with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brown scanning the floor. 13 feet out. Look at Brown. Getting it done inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And the Wizards call time here.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
Wizards dancer.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's the Beast. Six to shoot.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Tips it up.
Kristaps Porzingis.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sarr. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's the Beast. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal
And the
foul.
NBA has made a significant
Third team
investment in the G League over the years.
Shooting
Grant, you
for
can
Boston.
really see the impact it's
Number
had.
6.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into
Two
a
shots.
real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Wizards trail by 17.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the Beast.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Outside, Brown. Pass to the Beast. This one for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
67.
The Beast has got 36 points.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Pritchard. Sarr pulls it in.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is
Number
why he's
67.
out there in situations like this.
Personal
He
foul.
stands tall to prevent
Second team
points.
foul.
Here's Johnson.
Substitution on the court.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here.
That's the end of the
A
game.
statement road victory. So impressive.
Thank you, everyone, for
Statement
being
indeed,
here.
BA. It wasn't
Your
enemy
team.
territory.
Hope to see
They
you again
controlled
soon.
the game
Our
and took
next
the crowd
home game.
completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everybody.
Hey guys, it's your girl Miss T, and we are kicking off the summer. I hope to see you guys on the court on the W.
It's Kobe, man. I hope you're having a great summer on the 2K streets, man. And my biggest tip would be to try all the vast game modes that 2K has, whether it be My League, My Team, but especially My League and get in, run simulations, maybe you want a player lock. That's really going to help you have some fun during the summer if you're looking for something else to pick up. What's going on, guys?
Let's bring up the stars for your Memphis Grizzlies. Starting at power forward, 6 feet.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's the Beast. And there's Porzingis. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. And for the Grizzlies, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3 spot. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Here's Pritchard. And Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. And then Morant grabs it in.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Pass to the Beast. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Morant. Pritchard passes to the Beast. That one good for 2.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis's head coach. He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this, and one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Morant passes to Kuminga. Outside, Bane. Just 5 to shoot. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Brown wide open. He fires. Off target from 3-point range. Now here's Wells. He's covered closely. Bane gets blocked. Now here's Brown. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's the Beast, guarded by Bane. Here's the Beast. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. The Celtics shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Morant passes to Wells. Feeds to Kuminga. Another shot. Edey can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Pritchard. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Morant with the steal. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And the pass to Wells. The kick out to Bane. From 12 feet out, Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Pritchard passes to the Beast. It's Brown on the wing for three. Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 9.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Such a hard worker. Bain was ready for any physicality that came his way.
First trip to the line for him here. Jackson, he's checked in for Wells. Pippin's checked in for the Celtics. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Tatum. Misses off the left iron. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Washington. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power. And his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. The Beast. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. 11 points for the Beast.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Jackson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Now here's Brown. Last game we saw him score 14. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Passes to the Beast. Porzingis trying to get free. Shots good by the Beast.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Morant. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. Outside Jackson. Back to Bain for the 3. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Edey can't hit. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find the handle.
Some changes for Memphis. York's checked in. And Dave changing it up here. Here's the Beast. He picked up 36 points in their last one against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
We've got Wells, Desmond Bain out there with this. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against Washington was a man on a mission. Dropped in 36 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Showed up once again in what's becoming the norm for him of late. We'll see what he has in store tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
That's it, and the Celtic win is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Kuminga.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Pritchard passes to the Beast. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. He can't get it to go. Here's Wells. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, and every year, Bane's playmaking seems to take another leap. Fantastic pass right there.
Pritchard passes to the Beast. It's Brown on the wing. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is a strong dude. He takes the hit and completes the play.
The Celtics have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Celtics leading by 6. Pritchard passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Memphis has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. A pass to Porzingis. Great job by Tatum in close. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The Beast can't hit. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against Detroit.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Here's Brown after the basket by Davion Mitchell. Brown feeling out a bit to the inside. The Beast. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Malone's checked in for Wells. And it's John Morant in for Davion Mitchell. Celtics on D. Morant kicks to Bane. Jackson has the open look from outside off the mark.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter. How'd that move work out? The important part is to get the ball in the basket, not to make the highlight reel.
Well, he needs to shoot his way out of this cold spell.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Austin on top, up 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Starting. Off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Then there's Jaylen Brown. That's the Beast. And it's Pritchard in at point guard. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Yeah, try as they might, the defense can't stop Porzingis inside. He's too tall and too committed.
And the dunk by Wells.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And Boston has possession following the score by Memphis. Lets it go from 11, and it's good. 2 points. Brown's got 7 points.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The 3 from Tatum. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
You know why Morant makes those dunks look so easy? He's got a 44-inch vertical. That's unbelievable.
The Beast can't hit. Memphis trailing here. Wells in the corner. Out to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Bain for the lead. The offensive rebound. Edey makes it off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Pritchard, still without a basket. Shoots over Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the Beast. Boston again missing. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here he goes. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on you.
Here's Pritchard. The pass to the Beast. Halt the run. It's good from long range. The Beast's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Bain kicks to Kuminga. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Checking out the numbers for the Beast. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Putting up 26 points per, just over 3.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Edey out there with G.G. Jackson. And it's York in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Got that one up quick. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively. After draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in this second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Bain inside the three-point line. Off target with the open look.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
There's the three. The Beast can't hit. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Morant outside. In the corner, it's Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. Inside. Got a piece of it. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And it's Morant missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's Hart on the wing. Passes it to the Beast. Brown outside. Pass to the Beast. Takes the three. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Bain passes to Jackson, and he makes good on the layup.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Another thing they've done well tonight is convert at the free throw line. May seem like a little thing, but boy, it can pay big dividends.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line for Memphis.
Both good from the line that time. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's the Beast, guarded by Bain. Shot clock at 3. Here's the Beast. Drains it from beyond the arc. The Beast's got 24 points.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Pass to Edey. Back to Bain. Here's Morant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
The some guards are absolutely fearless working inside. And Morant very high on that list.
For Boston, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. The pass to Porzingis. Here's the Beast. Passes it to Pritchard. Over Bain. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Here's York. He nails it, and we're tied up. York's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a passer Bain has become.
And Boston has possession. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. It'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Here's the Beast, guarded by Bain. Here's the Beast. Yep, that one goes in there. 26 points for him.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Timeout call on the Grizzlies. You look at the Beast, he's really been playing well.
Well, I think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, the Beast.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Tatum, he's checked in for Josh Hart. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Brown, the pass to the Beast. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the dunk by Porzingis. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
And Memphis making a change here. York's checked in. Kuminga against Porzingis. Here's the Beast. From the arc. And York pulls it down. York's got 4 rebounds in this game. Grant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Well, Morant is so athletic, and he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
To the middle, here's Pritchard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Morant.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting for Boston, Peyton Pritchard. At the line for 2.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
John Morant, his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
And they double up Morant. Fires the 3. York, good. York's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, even when there's not an open passing lane, Ja will create one. He is an excellent passer.
A nice shot by Brown. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Well, Brown sees himself as a leader on this team, and he can come up with big points when they need him to.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for
Both free throws good from Morant.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Here's Brown. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Look, Brown has proven himself to be a clutch performer, and he does it again.
Outside Kuminga. Here's York. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Snatched away. Morant outside. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one. That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now 8 seconds separate the 2 clocks. Here's the Beast. Knocks down the trifecta.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're behind by 4. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would like to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
From deep 3-point land. Offensive rebound. Morant outside. Here's York. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
Did you know that you can play with a build designed by NBA 2K pros?
You can browse by position and skill or the exact archetype you want to play with. All of your go-to builds and NBA comparisons make it easy to see how you'll play on the court.
Sorting by each build's best skill makes it easier than ever to get the skills and badges you need at the position you want to play.
So try out a pro-tuned build and benefit.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. A look at the starting group here for Denver. We've got Murray. He's out there with Dennis Schroeder. And Drew Wiggins is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Thomas in at the power forward spot. And for Boston, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's the Beast in at the 2. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Schroeder with a rebound. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. On the wing, Murray. Inside, Jokic. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Pass to the Beast. Back to Pritchard. Here's the Beast. Shoots from 14. That shot off. Left side Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Pritchard, the pass to the Beast. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray. Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute, and I asked him about their matchup against the multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. He told me, quote, Jokic is going to find a way to impact the game. We just need to make it tough on him. We have to bring the physicality and be cognizant of other guys cutting to the rim. We'll see how their defense holds up, B.A.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. So it's Boston now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Great positioning on the putback.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success. On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
The Beast, good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Murray, that one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Murray's got 6.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Pritchard gets it to go.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus. Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
The Beast shot is off. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Murray's shot is good. Give him 8 points now.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate. winning one game apiece.
You know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. Oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
Pippen, he's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Denver. Holmes is checked in. The Beast passes to Tatum. Here's Pippen, just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Denver, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Now here's Schroeder. He's closely guarded. Outside Murray. Up top, Holmes. Wiggins for 3. Rebounded by Pippen.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Ooh, poked away. Dives for it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. You were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Injuries aside, you know, Porzingis' growth here in the league, I think, has been really quite rapid. It's clear that he puts in the time in practice to continue to refine his scoring ability and overall skill set.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's the Beast in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
It's his first trip to the line.
The key to their victory last time out was his success at the stripe.
I think it was the difference in the game. In a close game, when you knock down those kinds of points at the stripe, that decides a game oftentimes. He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. And there's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
Yeah, good mechanics on Wiggins' shot right there. Now, he definitely has a natural talent for shooting the ball.
And they pick up 2. Richard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Schroeder. No points yet. And Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Tatum, good.
Well, Tatum can find the shot he wants just about anywhere. He's got that kind of versatility.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He picked up 29 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Continuing what has been a solid stretch of games for him. Will we see more of the same here tonight? We'll see. Back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Here's Brown. Denver getting their last shot to go. Here's the Beast. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Now here's Thomas. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Schroeder passes to Jokic. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one. And the Celtics call time here. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, BA, not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
And the Celtics in possession here. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Back to Tatum. Gets the three to fall. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that three. Makes that shot look effortless.
Here's Schroeder. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Celtics lead by 20. Tatum inside. Thomas defends. Tatum can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Schroeder. He's scoreless. Outside Murray. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's the Beast, defended by Murray. Pass to the Beast, fires for 3. Rebound by Wiggins. Nuggets trail by 18. It's Jokic, high post, and the dunk by Jokic.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Porzingis, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Porzingis has got 9.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So it's both teams making substitutions here, and a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Hawks, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Seeing where the Celtics are, they're a perfect example of a team that just doesn't pay attention to the noise. They focus on one game at a time and execute each game plan.
Now here's Dinwiddie. No made baskets yet. Holmes, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And the shot goes down.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Here's Thomas. The Celtics making their last shot. Hammers the lob through.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Now here's Brown. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And so it's the Boston Celtics up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low, getting in close and
39. And your Celtics Houston team.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for Denver. They've got Nikola Jokic. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Thomas in at the 4. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Wiggins, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Here's the Beast. Off target from three-point range. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 15-point game. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft college prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
Oh, I like that effort from Andrew Wiggins there, doing a nice job on the offensive glass.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Schroeder. Pass to the Beast. Just 5 to shoot. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Nuggets ball.
Only 5 games left to go. And then it's playoff time. Let's check in on the East. You take a look at the Celtics. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches.
Well, for the Celtics, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
And Boston calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jason Tatum.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Brown, no good. Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Murray driving to the basket, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Tatum passes to the Beast. Back to Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Outside Schroeder. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. Jokic has got 10.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Rebound by the Nuggets. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Pritchard, covered by Schroeder. Here's the Beast. And the shot's good. The Beast has got 4 this quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Denver ball.
Boston making a switch here. Hart's checked in. So it's Denver now. They trail by 16. Here's Wiggins. Pass to Holmes. 5 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's the Beast in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
Thomas passes to Schroeder. 2 points. That one goes.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Brown against Wiggins. Brown passes to the Beast. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Brown passes to the Beast. Pass to Pritchard. Stolen by Schroeder. Holmes with it. On the wing, Murray, defended by Brown. Wiggins from long range. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics lead by 14. Pass to the Beast. On the wing, Tatum. Here's the Beast. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Wiggins outside. There's the triple. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Boy, the progression of Wiggins' game out beyond the arc. He now not only shooting that shot, he's expecting to make it.
Pritchard gets it to go.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Outside Murray. Puts up the 8-footer. That one's wide left. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Porzingis misses. Nuggets trail by 13. Here's Schroeder. And Pritchard pulls it down. Pritchard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Pass to the Beast. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Murray. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Second team foul.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Wiggins for 3. That one is cashed from Wiggins.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Tatum with it. Here's the Beast. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And the Celtics call time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together. We'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. Now Schroeder out to the right wing. From behind the arc. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his third assist of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. They kick it out to Murray. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's the Beast. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Celtics lead by 8. And here's Denver. They're on a 16-6 run. Outside Schroeder. In the paint. Jokic going off.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
To the paint. Here's the Beast. Denver grabs the miss. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Schroeder takes the 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Boston leading by 6. Pass to the Beast. Now here's Brown. 1:14 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. The Beast passes to Brown. Here's the Beast. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Jokic with it. Launches a 3. Oh, Jokic with the triple.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
Here's the Beast, defended by Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Man, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Number 67 at the line for 2.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 8. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for some teacher.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Murray's shot is good.
This is Murray's game. A shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Mann. Offline with a 3. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Here's the Beast. And so it's Boston with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant.